Hello everyone, and welcome back to another vlog. And for those of you that may have only seen my face for the first time today, welcome. Thank you so much for checking, I guess, my vlog out. I haven't been on for a while, so I thought I would take everybody along today. I had some surprising mail come, as well as I had a subscriber named Robin from Nebraska, I believe. I will double check when I check the recipe. Oh, excuse me. She sent me a recipe for Amazin Raisin Cake, and I thought, you know who needs to have that in their lives? All of you. And if you don't like raisins, you can always substitute it for other dried fruit. I'm sure that would work as well. Or just leave the raisins out. I might not be clear on that. Maybe just substitute that with dried fruit. I don't know if you can just get rid of the fruit. We'll make it together, see what it's like, and then see what that is. I like raisins, so for me, it works. But in the past, I've used dried cranberries, dried blueberries. I'm sure that's all fine. So let's see, today is our first snowfall. I'm actually distracted by it. I guess we had some yesterday, but today we have a huge snowfall warning, and I'm not a big fan of snow. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't mind the snow. I really don't like driving in the snow, the ice. It could snow, be minus 40 Celsius. I guess we match at the minus 40 point. I don't even mind if those roads were safe. But they're not. I'll show you what it looks like right now. It's only really just starting. We're supposed to get 10 to 20 centimeters by tomorrow, so oh my goodness. Right now it's still melting on the cement, so oh my goodness. I thought it was gonna be way worse at this point. Like right now it's 2:17 in the afternoon, and I thought we were gonna be completely buried already, but so far it's not so bad. So I did look out yesterday morning and have a heart attack because there was snow, but I had a surprise waiting for me, and I thought, what better time? I did the dishes, you guys, I did it. Let me sit this way so you don't have to look at it. What better time to tell you guys but right before Christmas, of course, a company, if you have been following me for a while, you know that I work with very few companies when it comes to advertising for them or even recommending them. I mean, if I really like something, I'm going to tell you guys regardless, but I work with very few because I am really picky. I'm going to tell you my honest opinion, and I would never recommend something that I don't actually like or love. I should say love, because there's been a lot of things I liked that I just kept to myself because I thought, this one I love. So the company is called Ana Luisa, and I mean, this is one of their little bags. But they are a jewelry company, and of course my number one thing that I like about them, of course, is the product themselves. So this is one that I got. I'll show a better close-up because there's nothing like right on my face trying to aim in the camera. I'll do a close-up in here while I'm talking to you about it as well. But I wasn't sure about these because I could see in the picture, I wasn't sure how far they would hang down, but they're actually really nice. They're just a little drop. They're kind of a huggy, like, oh, I'm sorry if you guys are squeamish about earrings, but they're like a hoop with a little cubic drop, pear cubic on the end. But if you look really closely, here is all cubic as well. I really like them. They have their 14 karat gold plate, and the post, the part that actually goes in your ear, is surgical steel. So for people with allergies, that's handy. But they're pieces. So I've been working with them for about 3 years. And, oh, sorry, my hand shakes. And the pieces that I've had up to this point, all of them are still like going strong. No plating has come off. They also have a year guarantee. So even if something did happen, I've never had a problem. I've seriously never had a problem. It also came with this. So what happens is they reach out to me and they say, you know what, would you like to work with us? Let everybody know about the sale that's coming up for, I guess for the States is Black Friday, but then, and of course, you know what, I am all for their brand to begin with, but if I can save you guys money and you needed gifts anyways, or even a gift for yourself, for me, this is for me. So I picked these and they sent them to me because they're awesome. But this is a little pear-shaped cubic as well. And the nice thing with these ones, I don't know if you can see it on this. Let me see if I can turn it around. It has an extension on it. So when it's as tight as it can be, it's a 16. And then when it's as loose as it can be, it's an 18 inch. What I recommend, because some people need to have, are I mean, including depending on your wardrobe choice as well. Sometimes you do need a longer piece. They do sell extensions on their site, but sometimes all you could need to do is you can clip another necklace to it because you just need a clasp and a loop. Or you can just use a bracelet. My dog, he thinks I'm crazy. Do you not like it when I talk to myself in the camera? Do you not like it? This is Chewy. He likes all the attention all the time. All the attention all the time, Chewy. Why? But you can also just attach a bracelet to the back. I mean, if you go with the extension from the company, the metal will match. But really, to be honest, like I know a lot of times people will make sure that if they're wearing gold, they stick with all gold. You can absolutely mix pieces. I don't know whoever made that rule, but I mean, in my past, I've worked at fine jewelry stores and everything, so I know a bit about jewelry. And when I say these are, I mean, for being a plate, like I can't remember. I think it was 14 karat on copper for the earrings, but the plate is amazing. I mean, for especially the pieces that I've had for almost 3 years and the plate is still strong. I mean, I am not a gentle person on my stuff. I wish I was, but I'm big enough to know I'm not that person. I mean, and for how delicate this all looks, these chains are strong. I have been over the top impressed, so I thought I would make sure to come on, let you guys know about their new sale that's coming up, also about the brand if you've never heard of them. Fantastic people. They actually stand behind their product. But not only that, number one, I love their product. Number two, they use a lot of recycled materials in their actual development of the jewelry. So there's a lot less just being taken from the earth. They didn't mine more because they're recycling materials. The other thing is that as of 2020, I believe, pretty sure 2020, they became carbon and I guess water neutral. I know it's called something else as well when it's water neutral. So they offset any footprint that they have basically. So yeah, that's huge. I already love them. And then they went and did that. I knew they used recycled materials and everything before, which is why I even found this brand. And then not only that, they sent me their product in a recyclable little box. They didn't send me some unnecessary big package that couldn't be recycled. Even like all their packaging can be recycled. It's fantastic. And the little canvas bags that they come in, they have little magnetic closures. These can be recycled as well, but for me, I like to put little gifts in them because they are darn cute and they are really sturdy. These are sturdy little containers, little bags. So yeah, I recommend them highly. So the deal that they have, if you are curious, you can go to analuisa.com down below. I'll put it on the screen here, but it'll be the first thing down below as well. When you look into the information bar underneath me, I'll have a clickable link down there, and you buy one, save 60%. So, I mean, if you're going to test something out, why not save some money? Not only that, they have great sales all the time. This is one of their biggest sales that they have during the year. So that's also why I agreed to work with them, because I wanted to make sure if you guys were you need some gifts, you want to treat yourself, you should save some money because this is an expensive enough time of year. So make sure to check that out below. I'm going to go and set up our cake. I'm going to show you the recipe just in case some people like to follow along and cook along, but I'll try to walk through it so that it's slow enough. I mean, not necessarily slow. You don't want to watch me making Amazin Raisin Cake for as long as it actually takes me. The beauty of television is you can pause me. That's right. But I will also, underneath the links and all of that as well, I will post the recipe so that if you are curious, and it's delicious. I mean, if you're seeing this right now, it means it was delicious. There's no way I would go and make something and post it on the internet and be like, do not make this. If I'm going through the effort and I edited this, then it must have turned out. Spoiler from the future. I'm going to put that in right now. All right, so it was called Amazin Raisin Cake, and it was from Robin from Nebraska. Oven 350. We need 3 cups of flour, 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of mayo. Oh, I hope I have that. 1/3 of milk, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, some nutmeg, salt, cloves. Oh, I think I only have whole cloves, so I might have to grind some of that up. some chopped or shredded apples, 3 cups worth, 1 cup of raisins, half a cup of chopped walnuts, nuts or pecans. Grease some flour, parchment paper, all of that. Here, I'm just gonna hold it here. You can pause it and read it. Hopefully it's not all over the place. But like I mentioned before, the recipe will be down below, just in case you don't wanna try to read this. I think I'm sturdy, but we all know if you're up to me at this point, you've already had to like probably go on an iPad and take me off of the TV. I am a shaky girl. What can I say? As I'm reading through the recipe, you know what I appreciate already? It says grease and flour the pans, yes. In a large mixing bowl, beat the first 10 ingredients for 2 minutes together. But look, she numbered it. I can look and be like, yes, that is the 10 ingredients that I am going to be mixing together. So yes, that is perfect for me. No additional counting. It's like she knows me. All right, getting started. It says 3 cups of flour. I just have all-purpose flour. And generally when it's something like this, like a banana bread or like a nut loaf or a spice loaf, you don't have to be as exact as if you're making a cake. Like say what is that one that's made with the egg whites? Angel food cake, or like delicate baking. Because I mean, we need 3 cups of apples, and those apples might have less or more moisture than other apples. So that was 3 cups of flour. Put that big boy down. And we need 2 cups of sugar. Ooh, that's a lot of sugar. It's gonna be sweet. Sorry. 1, 2, oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. You can just see it's going somewhere. Where could it be? Let's hope there's a bowl. There is. Okay. I'll pull it back a little bit. And now I have no head. That's the trouble with filming. Half the time, you can't see what you're doing. May or may not have a head. All right, it says, I'm just gonna do all of the dry ingredients first. Baking soda, cinnamon, nutmeg, salt, cloves. I'm gonna go grab those and come right back. All right, so we needed 2 teaspoons of baking soda. I put them into a little cup because I don't like going into the little box and trying to, oh, I didn't do that right anyways. 1, I'm sure that's accurate. Darn it, I still needed 2. Did I say baking soda? Whoo, I thought I did the wrong one. All right. Okay, 2. 1½ teaspoons of cinnamon. If I can open that. Oh my goodness. Technical difficulties. What did I say? 1½? Yep. 1½ Slightly more. It's okay, it's cinnamon. ½ a teaspoon of nutmeg. Just gonna make sure to give this a wipe off because I don't want to be contaminating my spices. I like nutmeg, so I'm gonna make it slightly rounded. And that was nutmeg. Then I have ½ a teaspoon of salt. Oh, forgot I can do that with this one. I'm just using Himalayan pink Himalayan salt from Costco. Good old Costco. Oh my goodness. Okay. ½ a teaspoon. I'm just gonna do this over the sink because, you know, that was actually a really thick grind. So hopefully nobody gets any chunks of salt. Yep. And ½ teaspoon of cloves. So I only had whole cloves because I was using it for my pickled beets, I think. Must have been the beets. So I just used my coffee grinder, which I know for sure they don't recommend to do that because my coffee for the next little while is going to be clovey. But I don't mind. Kind of Christmassy. So that is in, it was a 1/4 teaspoon of cloves. And then we got to get our wet ingredients, which is mayonnaise, milk, and eggs. Let me go grab that. All right, so I'm not sure how much mayonnaise I have in there, but I am very concerned that it is not a cup. Let's make the Amazin Raisin, she says. So I need 1/3 cup of milk. I'm just using 2%. Just for those of you that thought all Canada only had bagged milk, in Alberta we have jugs. What did I say it was? Talk too much. 1/3 cup. Yep, that's surprising considering I did it in the air. Okay, 1/3 cup. 2 eggs. I'm going to add this to the milk because I'm not. I make sure that the stuff is incorporated, all of the dry together before I add the wet. So I'm just cracking it into the milk. And the fanciest I get with the eggs is really just crossing my fingers that there's no eggshells. Wish I was joking. All right, let's see how much mayonnaise I have. Handy dandy scooper. Oh, I'm using the Hellmann's real mayo. I guess as opposed to the fake mayo. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's gonna be close. No. I know that the mayonnaise makes it very moist, so man, you guys. All right, I'm gonna take a slight break, which you won't even notice since I'm just gonna cut it in and figure out what I can use if I'm out of mayo. All right, wish me luck. It said you can use Greek yogurt instead, but I don't have Greek yogurt. It's pretty close. It's vanilla, which, and Balkan style. I think that's gonna work. I have a little bit more in here that I can scrape out, at least like another couple tablespoons. I'm gonna get as much out of that. And then it's just gonna be a little bit of Greek yogurt or Balkan yogurt. Yeah, I think that's gonna be just fine. I say it like I have any clue what's happening here. Okay, see how this goes. Oh, I'm making a mess. I am not the cleanest cook. All right, that's about a cup. So I'm gonna add the eggs and the milk. Let me just double check here. Mayonnaise, milk, eggs, baking soda, cinnamon, nutmeg, salt, cloves, flour. So that's all I needed. I whisked up all my dry ingredients just to make sure that they were evenly incorporated. Now I'm going to add the milk. That was 1/3 cup of milk and 2 eggs. And I'm going to add the cup of mayonnaise mixed with vanilla Balkan yogurt. I don't know if I'm allowed to give an honest review on this one since I've changed the recipe already, but it's gonna be fine. This is real. All right. So now we have to mix it for 2 minutes. I almost said 2 hours. Do not mix it for 2 hours. 2 minutes, and in the meantime, okay, scraping bowl frequently. Batter will be very, very thick. And then I need to stir in the apples, raisins, and nuts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my KitchenAid, put this on for 2 minutes, and while I'm waiting for that to mix, I'm going to start chopping up those apples. I'm just mixing in the apples, and you're gonna need that moisture from the apples. This is a thick, I would recommend using like a KitchenAid or a handheld mixer for sure. I mean, unless you're really strong. It said like 300, you guys, I mean, maybe I'm weak, but it's a tough go, and I've already been mixing the apples in here. So, I mean, I for sure recommend the KitchenAid doing that work for you. But I mean, if you do it by hand, you are strong. I'm strong, but I mean, I don't know if I could have done 300 mixes of this. This is like, it smells good. I didn't even tell you guys. It smells like, deliciousness. And that's why I don't do food reviews. It smells like deliciousness. Kind of nutmeggy, and I can smell the vanilla from that yogurt. It smells good. Yep. All right, so I need a cup of raisins. I was telling my son, I'm like, these will be good because they're fresh, like they haven't dried out. He said, wouldn't that just be grapes? I mean, he's got me there, but they're, sometimes if you do have like drier raisins, I recommend to soak them in hot water first before using them. It makes a huge difference. These are pretty squishy. Well, just in case you guys are wondering what you're missing, I'm just spilling them all over my counter. That's how I roll. I'm just doing them over top of the bowl because, I mean, if it spills into the bowl, that's not a big deal. And we need half a cup of chopped walnuts. I'm just using the walnuts from Costco. You know what? I don't know if you guys have tried this at all, but the nuts from Costco are actually pretty good. What I do is I put a clip on them, just a bag clip. Make sure to push out all the air, and I keep them in my freezer because oils and nuts can go rancid, and then you're stuck with a giant bag of rancid nuts. So you don't want that. Half a cup of nuts coming up, and then we're gonna mix it all in. Like you guys, it's like glue on the side of that bin, on the bowl. So it's going to go now into a 350-degree oven. I greased it with butter and then just used some all-purpose flour. The part that I didn't show was to get the edges, I do it over top of the sink and I just keep shaking it. Make sure to give it a really good pat. One thing I forgot from the very beginning is if you have long hair, make sure to tie it up. Oh my goodness. We may or may not have a hidden hair in there. Ugh. All right, so we are 350 degrees for 45 minutes until a toothpick comes out clean. And then cool for 10 minutes. And then eat it. It says fill and frost with whipped cream. I'm not sure if I have whipped cream. I think I have whipped cream in a can. It's kind of cheating.
You are the chosen one.
Well, it's out and it smells amazing. I can't wait to try it.
What did you?
So I cut just a little piece off and you can see the apple and raisins in there. It's very soft. That's good. You can taste the nutmeg and the cloves. I didn't get an onion. I didn't get a raisin. Better hope I didn't get an onion. What recipe am I thinking of? No, it's good. If you guys like kind of a spice cake, it's kind of a light tasting spice cake. It's really moist with the apples in it. No, it's good. You should give it a try. If you give it a try, leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought. Steven, how does it taste?
It's really good.
What do you think it tastes like?
Raisin that also happens to be amazing.
Well, I would say that that cake was a success and it was pretty delicious. Now I have snacks for the kids for school tomorrow, so that's a win-win. And I think that pretty much sums up this vlog. Make sure that you get the chance to go and take a look at the Ana Luisa jewelry. I double checked what my actual link was. That might help you. And it's buy one, get one 60% off. I remembered that part, but my link is different than normal, so I got all confident there. It's shop.analuisa, I wrote it down, .com/M5, M like Melissa, 5, dash Melissa Archbold. I will, of course, have it here as well in the link down below. I hope you get a chance to check it out. If you even go and check the website, make sure to let me know which piece you liked the best, and if you did get anything, let me know how you liked it. I absolutely, you know what, I've had these earrings on all day. I have horrible reactions to jewelry, horrible. And these, honestly, my ears don't hurt at all. And I mean, I'm always a little nervous, but I've had their earrings before. And these are great. So jumping right in from the future, since I'm editing this vlog, I forgot to mention that because these are adjustable, like you can go from 16 length to 18 length. See, there's 3 different spaces that you can choose to clasp to. This makes their pieces really easy to layer and they look really nice together. I also had this piece that I didn't show, but I'm legitimately wearing them today. I actually wear the pieces all on my own because I have this V-neck and I don't want that much neck. Like, I mean, if I'm gonna have that much neck showing, or what is this, the Decla something? It's Decla something. I'm gonna make that sparkly. Still have my cold from the future. Still the cold. And the number one thing, fantastic brand, great pieces. They are affordable because they use recyclable, a lot of recycled elements in their pieces. They cut out the middleman and that ends up equaling savings for us. And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm all about saving some money wherever I can and still getting great pieces in the meantime. So back to past Melissa. So anyways, thank you so much for coming along today, you guys. Have a wonderful week and we will see you in the next vlog. Bye everyone.